gentlemen, welcome back to the Wrestling Rundown, rounding out another week. You know what time it is. It's indie news time.
I thought it was Vader time.
It's not Vader time. It's not time to spin the wheel of mythicality. It's none of that. It is time for indie news. It is time to talk about all those little guys that don't get all that TV time, but we give them a specific video every single week. And we are going to start off results with AAW's Art of War.
Heck, yes we is. Baby. Don't ask
Thank
why.
you, Dusty.
You're welcome. So AAW Art of War, good show from the sounds of it. We had Trevor Lee defeat Joey Janela in a tag team match. Candice LeRae and Alex Daniels defeated Eli Machete and Connor Braxton, not to be confused with Connor Claxton.
They need to team up.
Yeah.
Claxton and Braxton.
I call them the Claxton Brax.
That sounds like a video game.
Yeah. AR Fox successfully defended the AAW Heritage Championship against Matt Cage. Matt Fitchett and Davey Vega defeated Zero Gravity. Abyss and Congo Kong defeated Russ Jones and Ryan Boz in that tag team.
Scary ass tag team.
Yeah, in a tag team Monsters Ball match.
Yeah.
We had a 6-man tag match in which Matt Hollister, Marcus Crane, and Dave Christ defeated the Hooligans and Buck Nasty. And then in another tag team match, Chris Hero and Drew Gulak defeated Johnny Gargano and Tommaso Ciampa.
Nice.
And in the main event, Sami Callihan successfully dethroned Eddie Kingston and became the new AAW champion.
Congratulations to Sami Callihan.
Yeah, look at that picture of him with a belt.
Yeah, if you found one. Alright, there is a time at the bottom of your screen. You need to click to that time if you do not want to get spoiled for this week's Ring of Honor. This is the last Ring of Honor heading into the 14th anniversary, which will be this Friday. So if you haven't clicked to that time yet, it's your fault. We open up with Roddy versus the World, and he's taking on a... You know, Roddy's a small guy, and he's taking on an even smaller guy in Jonathan Gresham. But Veda Scott actually comes out and tries to... force money onto Jonathan Gresham to not only give up his ROH title match, or ROH TV title match against Roddy, but also to just go away. And Jonathan Gresham says, no, I'm not doing any of that. And he ends up facing Roddy. Roddy being the messiah of the backbreaker. Jonathan Gresham ended up going for like a sunset flip into the ring. I don't know what he was going for, but that wound up in a backbreaker, so not a good moment for him. Roderick Strong did defeat Jonathan Gresham, but just his knockout knees just come out of nowhere. It's a fantastic, just real sudden move. Catches Jonathan Gresham, makes the pin. He's walking around on the outside, holding up the TV title. Bobby Fish comes from the crowd, runs up behind him, and yanks the belt out of his hand and starts running around the other side of the ring. Roddy ends up attacking him. They end up fighting a little bit until Roddy grabs the TV title, runs away like a little bitch again. Bobby Fish is just messing with him at this point because going into the 14th anniversary, he has a TV title match against Roderick Strong, so he's trying to get into his head.
Yeah. Not a bad idea.
Yeah. We had a really quick tag team match. We had War Machine defeat Tim Hughes and Brutal Bob Evans.
Oh.
Brutal Bob and Tim Hughes are the ugliest tag team I've ever seen.
And that's saying something because Silas Young and Beer City Bruiser
not very pretty. They give Silas Young and Beer City Bruiser a run for their money because they are a homely looking tag team.
Yeah, I mean we've seen teams like Mankind and Vader.
They are prettier than Tim Hughes and Brutal Bob.
Yeah.
Love you, Mick. This was just... And Tim Hughes...
We've seen old Demolition.
Tim Hughes is not a strong wrestler at all. War Machine ends up winning with the Path of Resistance.
Shocker.
But he messed it up a lot. Like, Rowe had to struggle to get him over because he was just not helping the move whatsoever. But we had ANX come out afterwards because they are getting their tag team title, a no DQ tag team title match after... Kenny King went through the table in the ring a couple weeks ago on Ring of Honor TV.
I feel like if I showed up to a show and I found out that I was going to be in a no DQ match with either member of War Machine or one of them, even just one of them, even if it was me and a partner versus one of them, I'd probably leave.
Well, ANX is not planning on leaving. they say, they
I almost fought
Warm
Ray Rowe once.
yes, you did. They say, oh, you guys, you put me through the table, Ray Rowe, last time because you couldn't beat us. And then Kenny King hits a low point, which I'm sure he's gonna eat his words so bad because he says, what we have planned for you this weekend will make that motorcycle accident look like a picnic.
Oh.
Kenny King,
He's being topical.
Ray Rowe's gonna kill you.
Yeah.
If he wasn't gonna kill you before, he's really gonna kill you now.
He's gonna extra kill you.
He's gonna kill you 4 times.
He's gonna kill you, resuscitate you, and then kill you again.
And then
And
maybe
then probably throw you into the Lazarus pit, nerd reference, just so he can kill you again.
And then he's gonna let Hanson kill you. But then he's gonna feel like
then he's gonna revive you with the Dragon Balls. and kill
nerd
you
reference
again.
too. Alright, moving on.
You're gonna be like over dead.
Silas has been patient, but he tells the boys that the clock is ticking now. I don't know what he has planned, but it ain't
It's gonna
good.
be a Clockwork Orange House of Fun match.
It ain't good.
It ain't good.
We had the Young Bucks put over Kenny Omega, heading into their 6-man tag team match coming up this
I
weekend.
bet Kenny Omega. He's a guy.
He is indeed. He's a
So
guy.
specific.
He's a guy with 2 titles. We'll talk about that when we get to the news portion of this video.
Yeah.
We had BJ Whitmer defeat a guy named Chase Brown, who, if you teamed him up with Tim Hughes and Brutal Bob, it would make the team even uglier. Because this dude looks like blonde CM Punk going bald with like a dark brown horseshoe haircut underneath. Like the blonde hair is really stringy and it doesn't quite fill up his head. It is god awful. There was a ton of ugly people on Ring of Honor this week.
Ring of Ugly.
And he came to the ring with cauliflower. A head of cauliflower.
Is that what you call a large quantity of cauliflower is a head of cauliflower?
Yes.
It's weird though, because I don't feel like you ever see a head of broccoli.
No, broccoli is crowns. You get the broccoli crowns.
I want to put a crown of broccoli on a head of cauliflower and call it the Vegetable King.
Anyway,
Can I do this?
no.
Can I do this?
BJ Whitmer is getting ready to do a promo.
Can I do that and put it right here?
No, King Carino comes out, but before he's able to talk, BJ says, no, you got your chance to talk last week. It's my turn. I'm going to destroy Adam Page, blah, blah, blah. Adam Page, get out here. Adam Page attacked him from behind. They ended up having to get pulled apart once again like they did just a couple weeks, or I think last week, actually. So, yeah. I'm not sure why this is happening. There really isn't much backstory as to why Adam Page wants to beat up BJ Whitmer. I'm assuming it's all the focus he put on Colby Carino.
This is happening because Carino couldn't get cleared in time to wrestle.
So they're just doing away with the decade.
They needed to go with emergency plan B.
Alright. Dalton Castle
Needed to go with the morning after pill.
Dalton Castle puts over his boys because the boys will be in tag team action next week against Silas Young and the Beer City Bruiser.
Alright.
We'll see how that goes.
It'll be a thing.
We had a promo with all members of the title triple threat that will happen this weekend. Cole comes out first, says kind of the usual stuff, story time with Adam Cole.
Baby.
Jay Lethal comes out and says he'll show Adam Cole and Kyle O'Reilly that in Las Vegas the house always wins. I thought that was a little...
That's clever.
That was a clever line.
Clever. What's Jay Diesel's name again? No, it's not
Joey Diego.
Joey Diego.
Yeah.
God. I am never going to remember that unless I call him Joey Waffle Daddy.
Okay. Oh, I get it. Then Kyle O'Reilly came out and just punched people. It was... Kyle O'Reilly didn't say anything.
Got to the point.
Adam Cole ends up hitting Jay Lethal with the Florida Keys. Then Kyle O'Reilly hit Adam Cole with the Brainbuster. Kyle O'Reilly is the one left standing. So we'll see if he is just as victorious this weekend. Then our main event, we had a tag team match. We had ACH and Alex Shelley taking on the Briscoes. Christopher Daniels is a commentary.
His suspension's over.
Yes, yeah, his suspension just ended, and he will be facing Alex Shelley at the 14th anniversary.
Oh.
So
How
we get...
about that?
Yeah, so...
A 2008 X Division match.
Yeah. Fantastic double team from Alex Shelley and ACH. Shelley actually goes from the top rope and hits a face crusher, And then as Mark Briscoe comes back up, ACH is able to slingshot himself over the top rope, hitting an ace crusher. So great tag team work between them. But the Briscoes end up picking up the win, hitting ACH with the Doomsday device. Or no. Yes. Yeah, on ACH because Daniels distracted Shelley, and Shelley went out to get in his face, and as he's trying to get back in the ring, Daniels is actually holding his leg, so ACH doesn't have any help.
What a cheater.
I know, right?
God.
And Kazarian and Saban come out. Kazarian and Daniels are just going to town on Alex Shelley, and they actually end up holding him up. Well, they beat down the Briscoes as well, so they can't help. But they're holding Alex Shelley, and they give Chris Sabin free reign to do whatever he wants, and Chris Sabin doesn't do anything. He can't bring himself to attack Alex Shelley. This allows ACH to actually grab Alex Shelley's feet, drag him out of the ring, and save him. So there's probably going to be some issues within the Addiction and Chris Sabin, but we'll have to wait and
The
see.
OGs of the KRD.
Yeah, I like that. So yeah, we'll have to wait and see what happens coming up this Friday at the 14th anniversary. We're going to talk about some new stuff.
That, like, hearing all this talking of, like, Daniels, Kazarian, and Shelley, and Saban, and blah, 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 and then having ACH thrown in there makes me really wish that ACH would have been in the X Division during the time where all these guys were still in the X Division.
Bro.
In TNA. TNA would probably be still
relevant.
A good thing. Based off of just that one guy. Yeah, apparently.
But going into some news.
Would have been like 16.
Going into some news, starting off with some great and funny news.
Yeah,
Joey Ryan proposed to his girlfriend, Laura Claire James, during a match that they had at an indie show over the weekend. The ref ends up getting bumped.
We're going to put a link to this in the description.
Yeah, we'll put a link down there. It's also on the Wrestling Rundown Facebook.
Yeah, so a lot of like asterisks and stuff and smiley faces around it.
A fantastic video. Ref gets bumped. Laura goes for
Don't spoil it. Let them watch it.
Fine.
It's cute.
Congratulations to Joey and Laura. You guys are adorable. And
hats off to Joey Ryan.
We hope nothing but the
creative.
Best. Other news, we're talking about some title changes here. Last Sunday, we actually didn't mention this on last week's news, but Ricochet and Matt Sydal defeated the Young Bucks to become the IWGP Junior Heavyweight Tag Team Champions. So congratulations to them. But then this week, the Elite, which is the Young Bucks and Kenny Omega, defeated Hiroki Goto and the Briscoes to become the Never Openweight 6-man Tag Team Champions.
Yeah.
So, Kenny Omega now a double champion over in Japan, Never Openweight and Intercontinental Champion. Alright, and then one more title change happened in Japan. This is actually going to lead into our upcoming shows. Tomohiro Ishii defeated Roderick Strong for the ROH TV title.
Oh, wow!
Yeah,
They
had a 2-night show. It was Honor Rising.
Easy beat him.
Ishii, not Easy.
Oh,
two completely different dudes.
Can I make, since this is going into your upcoming event?
Yes.
Can I make a quick interruption news story?
Sure.
As we had also recently Gallows and Anderson having their last matches for New Japan.
Yes, they did.
And Anderson basically, without saying it, confirmed his departure to WWE.
Really?
Saying that, not necessarily saying that he is going to WWE flat out, but saying that he needed to prove to himself that he had what it takes to be a big star on the biggest level.
Oh.
Which is basically saying...
Everyone views WWE as like the pinnacle of
he said
wrestling.
that he's leaving he said that he wants to come back to New Japan and become the heavyweight champion, but first he has to go and see if he can make a name for himself on the biggest in the biggest company.
Hey, that's cool of him to not respect what New Japan has done for him, but realize that he needs to try and make it in what everyone considers the big leagues of professional wrestling. Regardless of your opinions on the world of wrestling or the WWE product, it is the top of the top as far as wrestling. You get the absolute most eyes on you being in that company.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, so
Which you can almost imagine that means Gallows going to follow suit.
probably
Because they're both out of their contracts at this point.
yeah.
Because that was their last match was together.
Yes. So yeah, maybe they're gonna end up debuting NXT like after WrestleMania or something.
That'd be cool.
Because spoiler alert for those of you that don't know, Nakamura is going to be debuting at NXT Dallas. So
Yeah.
we'll have to see what happens with Anderson and
I
Gallows.
just watched a video of Austin Aries' entrance at an NXT show in Philadelphia.
Yeah, he should be debuting on TV in the next couple weeks, I think, actually. So yeah, with Tomohiro Ishii defeating Roderick Strong, he is now the television champion. He was in a match. He has a match this weekend or this Friday, whatever if you consider Friday the weekend, against Hiroki Goto. So now it's a question of, is that going to be a TV title match? Because there was a TV title match that was scheduled, and that was supposed to be Roderick Strong defending against Bobby Fish.
Yeah.
Now, according to the Wikipedia page, Bobby Fish versus Roderick Strong has been taken off the card.
Huh.
But it was still promoted on Ring of Honor last night, and probably will be this weekend, or this Wednesday. So, I'm not sure what's happening there. So, we do have Tomohiro Ishii taking on Hiroki Goto, whether or not it's for the TV title. We might have Bobby Fish versus Roderick Strong.
I wonder if maybe it's a swerve. I don't know. I can't think of any other reason other than maybe Bobby Fish got hurt training or working a different show.
Maybe.
And they needed a way to change it. So maybe Ishii.
I don't think they would have taken it off of Roddy though. I think they would have just put Roddy against. They probably would have just done the match at this show. They probably would have just done it at the 14th anniversary. I don't know. There's so many options at this point. We don't know where this is going. Let's see.
Why it is going.
Exactly. But we have Christopher Daniels taking on Alex Shelley. We have the newest grudge match, apparently, BJ Whitmer versus Adam Page. We have the Elite, Kenny Omega and the Bucks taking on Kushida, ACH, and Matt Sydal. All Night Express gets their no disqualification tag team title match against War Machine.
Crazy people.
We have Moose with Stokely Hathaway taking on Kazuchika Okada with Gato in his corner.
You mean Moose with Chuck Taylor?
Yes. We have the Briscoes taking on Michael Elgin and Tanahashi. And
Wait,
then,
who's Moose going against? Okada?
Yeah.
Oh, alright.
Yeah. It's Moose versus Redmaker!
Bro, I drop kicks all day.
Drop kicks for days. And then, of course, the main event, the triple threat for the ROH World title, where Jay Lethal defends against Kyle O'Reilly and
Adam Cole, baby!
And that is all I've got for upcoming shows. Kevin Hahn, what you
God,
got?
I love doing that. Alright, I've got 4 upcoming shows. One of them will be happening simultaneously, because it will also be on Friday.
Oh,
the 26th. And it's going to be from the Orpheum in Orlando, Florida.
I know which one this is.
Shine 33. We got a lot of matches lined up. So
right,
it sounds pretty good. We've got Mia Yim versus Luscious Latasha. Leah Vaughn versus Barbie Hayden. These are like really the only 2 people on the roster that I am not familiar with. Maybe a couple others, but these are the 2 that I'm definitely the least familiar with that are on the card as of right now.
Right.
We're going to have Tracy Taylor versus Andrea. Sue Young versus Crazy Mary Dobson. First time, or I don't know if it's the first time ever in ever, but I think it's the first time ever in Shine that we're going to get Vanessa Craven versus Jessica Havoc.
Ooh.
Those are 2 big, mean, scary
looking ladies
who very, very violently dislike each other. Their build has been, I want to say it's almost like hearkening up to like the way they build Taz versus Sabu for the first time.
Oh,
where there was a lot of
just a lot
fanfare
of tension, but never like an actual collision.
Yeah, like a lot of times where they'd be like facing off against each other in the ring, or maybe even brawling, but they never had a match.
Hey, if you get compared to Taz versus Sabu, that's some.
No, that's what comes to in my head when I think about the way they've done it.
That's some good hype.
And then Amber Gallows will be defending the NWA Women's Championship against Thunder Kitty.
All right.
Then BTY, which I'm pretty sure stands for Better Than You, which is a team of Marty Bell and Jamie Jamison. They will be taking on Ivelisse and Amanda Rodriguez. And in the main event, Taylor May defends the Shine Championship against Kimberly.
Kimberly looking to be a double champion.
That would be cool.
That would be cool.
And she's also like right on the block, her and Cherry Bomb for the tag titles in Shine
That's
too.
true. She
So
could
she
be the
could be
most
like a-
decorated woman in wrestling right now. But she's got other matches.
She's got a lot of stuff. She's got a triple header this weekend.
Yeah. Whoa. Good
Because
luck,
on
Kimberly.
Saturday, the 27th, in the Bronx, New York, we've got Chikara.
Chikara!
Dead Man's Chest.
Yo
We've got
ho ho, mother. Boop. Because it's Chikara.
Mother Boop.
Not sure why that went there.
Yo ho ho, mother father.
Mother Hubbard.
We've got a couple matches. We're going to have Thunder Frog, the Estonian Thunder Frog, making his first Young Lions Cup defense. He defends against the Proletariat Boar, the Proletariat Boar of Moldova.
I hate when he does that.
We've got a 4 corners elimination tag team
Yeah.
match. So a lot of points on the line as far as tag team title contentions are concerned. We've got the Devastation Corporation going to be represented by Blaster McMassive and Flex Rumble Crunch. They're going to go against Dasher Hatfield and Heidi Lovelace, Los Ice Creams, and Rock Lobster and Hermit Crab.
Yeah, Rock Lobster.
Uh,
Hermit Crab does this a lot.
yeah. We're going to have Shinron versus Jaka.
That'd be great for you
one-on-one
podcast
action. Yeah. Shinron versus Jaka in one-on-one action.
I'm interested in that match.
More points in play
Right.
towards Grand Championship contention. And we're going to have an Atomicos that's 4 against 4 matches. All 4 members of the Arcane Horde from the Challenge of the Immortals, which means the Batiri and Oleg Usurper, are going to be going against Battle Hive members Amasis, Fire Ant, Worker Ant. They're going to be teaming with Officer Warren Barksdale, who
He
was in the Young Lions
Yeah, he was
Cup
in the Young
tournament.
Lions Cup. Yeah.
And that's going to be cool, along with the main event where Princess Kimberly makes her second Grand Championship defense against Soldrant, who amassed. Is that how you say it? Amassed?
Amassed, yeah.
Yeah.
Amassus.
Yeah. He got all of his, well, I think all but one of his points well under the mind control of Jakob Hammermeyer. So it's funny, the idea is that he's challenging for the championship despite the fact that he doesn't remember getting his 3 points.
Nice.
But he's not going to waste the opportunity. I mean, you don't waste the opportunity to cash in 3 points.
Go for it, Soldier.
To try to become the Grand Champion.
I'm going for Kimberly.
And then on Sunday, the 28th, we've got the state of the art from Beyond Wrestling.
Shield.
We're going to have Kobe Durst versus Space Monkey. This is actually, I think, an Alpha 1 showcase match.
All right.
You know, getting some guys from a different promotion over. A little cross-promotion.
Little plug.
That's
for
going to be
another
cool.
promotion.
We've got Sugar D. That's our former buddy, Sugar Dunkerton.
Oh, okay.
Formerly known as Sugar Dunkerton, now Sugar D. He's taking on Ethan Page. We've got Evil Uno versus Pinky Sanchez.
Evil versus eviler.
Yeah, Matt Riddle is doing an open challenge.
They're really pushing that guy.
Yeah, we've got Team Tremendous versus the Hit Squad. That's the Tournament for Tomorrow 3 and Tournament for Tomorrow 4 winners.
Oh.
Facing off head-to-head.
All right.
We're going to have Chris Hero versus Jonathan Gresham for the first time ever.
That's a size
And
difference.
in the main event, speaking of all size difference, Sammy Callahan goes one-on-one with Donovan Dijak.
Good lord.
That's another size difference
I'm
match.
really interested in that match.
And also hand difference. Because as
Yeah.
far as I know, Sammy Callahan has human hands, while Donovan Dijak has banana hands. Thank you, Dalton Castle, for that one.
Hey.
That will stick with Donovan Dijak for as long...
Dijak?
Yeah.
Donovan
For as-
Dijak is
For as long as this show exists.
Donovan Dijak is for hands.
Lastly, also on the 28th, so that's 2 shows this
Yeah.
Sunday, we're going back to Philadelphia, back to the Wrestle Factory for
Chikara again.
It's Evil Ways, which I like the idea. Is like the show's called Evil Ways,
And it's German.
but the picture is
It's
Jervis, like a little Jervis
Yeah,
kaleidoscope thing.
like the least evil person in Chikara is
Yeah.
on the poster for Evil Ways.
We're going to have a tag team match pitting Argus and Ophidian
Yes.
versus Prakash Sabar and Juan Francisco de Coronado.
God damn it. I hate when he does that too. That and the other one.
Estonian Thunder Frog is going against Mr. Touchdown.
That'll be good.
We're going to have a one-on-one match.
Is he defending the Young Lions Cup? No.
It's because we don't know if he's going to be Young Lions Cup champion.
Sure. So maybe they will make it a defense.
It could be possible.
Against a former Young Lions Cup champion.
Oh, well, that actually would make it so I forgot about that. Is once you've been champion, you can't compete for the title.
Then never mind.
Eddie Kingston will go against Silver Ant. And what should be a really good match. More points on the line.
Nice.
You know, Kingston is always marching towards trying to become a grand champion a second time.
He always wants her back, man.
There's going to be an Atomicos match. This one's kind of an interesting idea. Not idea, but an interesting combination of people because on the Technicos side, we have the Campeones de Parejas, NRG. They're teaming with Dasher Hatfield and Icarus. While on the Rudo side, we have Jakob Hammermeyer and Jaka of the BDK teaming with Nightmare Warriors, Frightmare, Hollow Wicked.
Oh, that is a...
It's a really eclectic pairings to make an eclectic...
Teaming up the BDK and the Nightmare Warriors is terrifying.
Yeah, I mean, it could be terrifying, depending on... Like, I'd imagine, like, it would be more terrifying
if it was Tursus.
If it still would have been, like, when Tursus and Knockin' were around.
Tursus, Knockin', and then Hollow Wicked coming out with his friggin' Nazmadoon head.
Yeah.
Good lord.
But the main event is what we're all talking about, because based off of what happened at Five Senses when the Devastation Corporation interrupted the Grand Championship match between Princess Kimberly and Oleg the Usurper, we're going to have a tag team match spawning off of that because Blaster McMassive and Flex Rumble Crunch will be going against Oleg the Usurper and Princess Kimberly in a tag team match.
Otherwise known as Kimberleg.
Kimberleg the Prince-Surper.
I like it.
That was just made up. That's not actually what they're going by.
That's
Unless
what
they
we're
want
gonna
to.
call 'em.
Unless they want to.
That's
guys,
what we're going to call 'em.
You want to do that? You can make it a shirt.
If you do, we get credit, right?
Sure.
We'll wear them.
Let's try it.
We'll wear shirts.
Yeah, if you send them to us. For free. Love you.
Yeah.
That's what I got for upcoming shows.
That's all we got for indie news.
Yeah, so, hey guys, check it out. Check out the playlist. Check out the links. There's a lot of links.
Yes.
There's a lot of links because we have our usual social media links that we normally have.
Facebook, Twitter, Tumblr, Instagram, Reddit, email, podcast.
But we also have links going towards all these wonderful people we've been talking about.
Indeed.
All the websites for all the indie promotions that we mention on a regular basis here.
Exactly.
So that's talking like Beyond Wrestling, because they got LookMod, NoFans.com.
We got Chikara at ChikaraPro.com.
And like CZWrestling.com.
We got WWN Live where you can get Shine and a bunch of other promotions.
Shine, Evolve, and most of the Full Impact Pro.
Yeah.
So we got a lot of those. And like and comment and subscribe. And specifically comment
Especially on this video.
Comment and slash all the other social medias to us if you want a specific promotion, be it your favorite promotion or your local promotion, to show up on the indie news as one of the shows that we cover on a week-by-week basis.
Yes.
If you want them, if you demand them, we will verbalize them into your ear holes.
Yep. All you gotta do is send us links to websites, Facebooks, Twitters, YouTube channels, whatever you have, whatever type of information you can give us about your favorite promotion, post it in the comments, post it to any of the social medias. We will be sure to include them and we'll mention you
Shout
by
out
name.
to your face.
And as he said, check out that playlist because we got the rest of the videos from this week. Raw review, midweek wrap-up, SmackDown rundown, Fastlane predictions, and this Indie News. Speaking of Fastlane, we're getting ready to go watch that, so let's hope it's good, WWE. Talking to you. And then join us next week.
Yeah.
Episode 89.
We're going to be giving y'all a Fastlane review.
And then a Raw review. and then we'll have results from all these shows that we just got done talking about.
Oh God.
It's gonna be a busy week next week.
Oh,
so
God.
we better get started. We'll see you guys later. Thanks for watching.
Thank you.
And we'll see you,
Thank you.
at whatever
And
video
But not
you decide to watch next.
Fuck
you,
That's
Alex Riley.
I see you over there.
Son of a bitch.
God damn it.
Throw the pen at him.
Fuck you. I hit him. You hear that? I hit him really hard.
I think you knocked him out.
Well, that ain't tough.
Fuck it.